Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, greetings to everybody. So today I'm just gonna read 2 verses of Matthew 5. So this actually was the evening lesson on Sunday past gone, and my friend came to me and said she read the whole thing, and I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna read the whole thing too. So this morning I woke up, decided to read the whole thing, and I got stuck on the same verse she got stuck at. So I'm not saying she got stuck, but as far as, she pointed these 2 verses out to me, and when I read it, it also stuck out to me. So Matthew 5, verse 23 and 24. It says, "Therefore, if thou bring thy gift to the altar, and there rememberest that thy brother had aught against thee, leave there thy gift before the altar, and go thy way first, be reconciled to thy brother, and then come and offer thy gift." So this is saying, okay, so you know how oftentimes we may ask God for forgiveness, or we may take gifts to the altar, or take gifts for, just to honor God. We would go before the altar and we would pray, and we would sometimes confess our love for God, or confess our sins to God, or sometimes just thank God for life, or whatever the case is. You go before the altar and you present your thoughts and your feelings for God. We express these emotions to God, right? And sometimes we go before the altar and we even ask for certain things, right? It may not be aloud, it may be in our hearts. So whatever the case is, the point is you went before the altar and you asked, or you confessed. And verse 24 is telling you, leave there thy gift before the altar, and go your way first. Be reconciled to your brother, and then come and offer your gift. So if you know you're going before the altar with all this hatred or animosity within yourself for another being, for another person, the Bible is telling you, just rest the gift down, right? Don't even bring it to the altar, because it doesn't make any sense. Rest the gift down. First, go back to your brother. Make peace with that brother, or make peace with that sister, and then you can come and bring your offering to me. So the point is, no matter how many times we go before God, no matter how much times we done prayed, no matter how much times we moan, no matter how much times we take personal days off to fast, because I do take my personal days sometimes from work to fast. Sometimes even while I'm working, I will fast, and on my breaks, I will pray. I try to do that sometimes. And the Bible is saying that no matter how much times you come before me, if you know you have war or beef or hatred with your brother, and there's no peace amongst y'all, it makes no sense that you even come to me. He said, first go back, make that peace, and then you come to me. Because it's pointless if you think about it. We go to God with all these questions and all these wants and all these needs. And he's like, you asking me for something when you don't even like the person that you're sitting next to? Nah, make peace with them first, then you can bring me the offering. Then you can come and pour out your complaint, and then I can help you. But until then, we get it all twisted up. So my point is, make peace with whoever, whatever it is, as small or as big, whatever. We often say life is short. No matter if a person lives to be 99, you're never expecting them to die. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna happen one day, yes, but at the same time, it's like, maybe still too soon. So we say life is short, and it is. So just go make that peace. And another point I want to make, I came across this post that my leader Michael posted. Everybody already know leader Michael. And he posted something. He said, serving God is not easy. And I looked at the post and I said, truly, it's not easy. And then I was about to leave a comment, and then I said, you know what, I'm gonna make a video, and then I'm gonna send it to him, and I'm also post it so it can go to everybody. And as he said, serving God is not easy, I immediately got a word in my spirit. And I don't really preach unless I'm given something, or I don't really speak unless I'm given something to talk about, really. So when he said serving God is not easy, I thought about it. And immediately I said to myself, I said, you know what's so funny? Being a waiter or a waitress is not easy. It's not an easy job. In real life, thinking carnally, let's think carnally for a split second, right? Being a waiter or a waitress, it's not easy. It's not an easy job, right? And the thing with doing that is like you have to actually find a joy in serving someone else, right? And I had took a course in school a couple months ago, right before I graduated. I had took a class, and the class was leadership. It was a leadership class, and part of it was teaching that there was different forms, like I think like 7 different kinds of leadership, right? So the main one that stuck out to me was servant leadership. And everybody know me, I like to preach. So in doing that course, I thought about me preaching, and I thought about being a servant for God. And that's a form of leadership, right? So in order for you to be the greatest leader or the greatest teacher, you first have to know how to serve the people that you're leading, right? If it's always just your thought or your idea and whatever you say goes, but you're not serving the people and you're not actually taking advice or counsel from the people or helping the people that's actually following you, then you don't have what it takes. You're not qualified to be a good leader. So you have to first learn how to serve. You understand? You got to find joy in serving God. And that's what's going to make it easy. I'm not telling anybody, oh, I think I'm all that or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is serving God, he's right. Serving God is not an easy thing to do. You understand? Because some people still suffer from being impatient. Some of us lack the ability to listen. Some of us are stubborn. We all have our own areas and where we lack, right? And all those traits that I just mentioned are needed, right, in a positive way to serve God wholeheartedly, right? So in order for you to make serving God a little easier for you, you have to find the joy in doing so. You have to find the joy in being a servant. For example, take for a minister, or for example, my spiritual mother, Apostle Mother You, right? She has a whole flock that she has to look after, right? Now, if she wasn't doing her job well and serving her members, right, in the correct way, then she would not have been a good pastor. You understand what I'm saying? So she finds joy in serving us, and then we find joy in paying her back with respect, with showing up to church, with showing up to church meetings, with singing, with shouting. You understand what I'm saying? So it works hand in hand. You have to find joy in serving God, and that way God will also find joy in serving you. So, peace.